That's right. It's time here on live on 2:59 in the morning with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier on Idabel's First 96.7 KBEL. It is time for Micah's Man Up. But first, I want to give a shout out to Superintendent Alan Bryant for coming on here. That was the first time. He will be here every second Tuesday of each month at 7:30. And we love having guests and stuff. We appreciate him coming out. Hope he has a safe drive to the school or to his office and has a great day. Today on Micah's Man Up, we're going to talk about doing too much and realizing when you need to pull back the reins to keep that healthy balance in life. Now, understand it's great to chase your goals and chase your dreams, but understand Rome was not built in a day. Some things require steps and patience. Sometimes we're busy, we wear busy like a badge of honor. Running from task to task, juggling work, family, commitments, and trying to be everything to everyone. How often do you do that, Orrin Jackson?
Often.
Like your, significant other, got to be that Orrin Jackson. Got to be son Orrin Jackson. Got to be brother Orrin Jackson. Got to be younger brother, older brother, cousin, employee, just different, friend, this and that. You wear many hats to many people. And sometimes it gets exhausting. Sometimes you just need a break and you just need to be Orrin Jackson to Orrin Jackson. Maybe it's a drive, just a long, just a drive out of town, Texarkana or something, just to get out of town by yourself. Maybe invite somebody to come along, but you just need that break where you don't have to be anything to anybody at that moment. Here's the truth. Even the strongest horses can't run full speed forever. At some point, you've got to pull back the reins. Because honestly, the more you do, the more that is expected. And sometimes, you have to let people know that, yeah, you are still human. How many times you be like, oh man, I appreciate you get it done every time. We need you. You're there. You do it all the time, man. And it gets expected after a while. But, you still run out of gas every now and then. You still just feel gassed out and you just, hey man, we got this deal going on. Can you make it? And it's just, it's this weekend, man. I can't, man. Like I just want to relax this weekend. Recognizing when you're doing too much is the first step towards real balance. Maybe it's the constant fatigue, the short temper. How many times have you done that? This is about recognizing when you're doing too much. The short temper is a dead giveaway that you've got too much going on. You got too many irons in the fire, as I say. It's a classic saying. You got too many irons in the fire. You need to pull some out. Maybe it's the lack of joy in the things you used to enjoy. Those are your body and mind waving the red flag, telling you it's time to slow down. That's the check engine light coming on. Balance doesn't mean everything at once. It means knowing when to rest. You work out. Am I right, Orrin Jackson?
That's right.
You understand that rest is just as important.
It's more
as
important.
The workouts. You have to rest. You have to let your muscles. What do you call it? First of all, when you first start working out, you have to tear the muscles. You have to tear the muscle tissue. That's the soreness that you feel after working out. That muscle tissue. Sometimes, Rome wasn't built in a day. Sometimes you need to pull it back. You need to sit back and smell the roses. It means it doesn't mean you got to do everything at once. It means knowing when to rest, when to recharge, and when to give yourself permission to step away. By pulling back before you burn out, you actually give yourself more energy, more focus, and more peace for the things that truly matter. So today, ask yourself, am I pushing too hard? If the answer is yes, remember, it's okay to pause, breathe, and reset. Life isn't a sprint. It's about pacing yourself for the long ride. This morning, before I come in, I watched a video of Michael Irvin, and he talked about he went against some of the greatest NFL players, Deion Sanders, Rod Woodson. Like he went against some real talent, all Hall of Famers, and they may have been faster than him. They may have ran a 4.2. He ran a 4.5, but he said, "But you know what? I'm going to run a 4.5 in the first quarter. I'm going to run a 4.5 in the second quarter. I'm going to run a 4.5 in the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and eighth quarter if we got to go that long. But I'm going to be consistent with my 4.5. You may have started running at 4.2 in the first quarter, but by the third quarter, you're running a 5 flat. And that's where I'm going to be, because you're not going to outwork me, because I'm going to be consistent. You may burn bright, but you're going to dull out as the game goes on." That's his thought process. That was his thought process. And it showed. He's a Hall of Famer. He did some spectacular things for those Cowboys. So learn when to pull back. Learn that you need the consistency of work and rest. Work and rest. That is a healthy portion of what you're trying to build. That has been your Micah's Man Up